That's one thing we didn't talk about really. Lael Collins suspended 5 games.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
So which is huge, which is really big. So just like Ad brought up, Martin being back's huge, but losing Lael Collins for 5 games is also fucking massive. He plays a big part in the offense. And so the reason he got suspended, not because he tested positive for PEDs, but he avoided the test altogether.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
So that's a telling sign, is it not? Like if you're not going to do a piss test, why wouldn't you do a piss test?
Well, and what I thought it was, if I'm trying to put the pieces together, Lael Collins injured last year, didn't play all 2020, probably needed to take some substances, and I'm not saying that this is out of the ordinary, it's probably perfectly normal.
Well, he was actually hurt prior to week 1, so it might have even been a sooner thing.
It could have been related to that as well. But my point is like players when they're injured take substances that would not be legal during season time, but it's not to like get a physical edge. It's to recover. They do it in UFC a lot as well because it's a short season. It's a short time in between seasons. If you have an injury, you kind of need to get it done right away.
Ramp it up. And
so I'm thinking that's what I'm leaning towards. He knew he had shit in his system for recovery. He wasn't trying to PED up or who knows what the substance
they're trying to fight it though. Hey, they're trying to fight it. He lawyered up. They're trying to say that they thought a missed test was a fine and not a suspension.
Well, I mean, and that's the
lawyer up if you want, but I think the NFL is going to say
if the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
An OJ reference. We went 40 episodes without an OJ reference. Thanks, Nate.
Hey, but
coming from the guy who's wearing a Bo Jackson jersey, I definitely respect that.
The NFL is just going to say to that end.
Okay, the NFL.
They're just going to say
the NFL banned taunting. So I think
we're a bunch of bitches.
No, they're going to say the worst thing in the world.
The NFL's a bunch of bitches.
They're going to say it's not our fault you didn't, and I kind of agree with them too. It's like if you don't know the rules,
for sure.
I mean, that's on
for
you.
Sure, yeah. So my question is, if you were in the situation where you are petting up.
You're a pedo?
If you're a pedo, do you take the suspension? Because you don't want that asterisk on your record saying that you're a juice, you're juicing.
You're a juice whore. He's a juice whore.
What if it's one of those things? What if he isn't though? Like, what if he, what if he's fighting it because he just fucked up and missed a test? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows?
I believe that there are sufficient like drug testing is always downstream from what's happening. They can't get ahead of the most modern technology of
juice.
And it's not like 1980s mentality of steroids that I'm talking about.
Oil change, like in the program we're doing an oil change.
Where you go to your local YMCA and meet some guy in a shower that hasn't been used for 3 days and he like injects you in the ass with a fucking needle. They're doing it all very, very medically. Right?
Yeah, I thought it would be the scene, and not obviously it's different, but when Mox looks over at Lance Harbor and he's getting the needle in his knee in Varsity Blues. Yeah, that's nothing to do with PEDs. That's just taking a cortisone shot.
Yeah,
but like I'm not saying that every NFL player does it. I'm just saying science and technology is improving to the point where the rules have to always catch up to the newest technology. So what's players are doing today, let's say, maybe next year there's going to be some things that are outlawed, but by that time the science has already moved on.
Well, that goes back to, and I agree with that because that goes back to even Dak getting the MRI every single week. Science has changed. Why are you not using it to all of your advantage when they can tell you so much shit about you? Like,
here's our $150 million quarterback. He's got something in his arm.
Yeah,
that's making him not feel well. Let's not do an MRI.
The thing with the PED thing, or like it might not even be performance enhancing. There's so many things on the list, but it does raise a flag when you skip the test altogether.
But the other thing too is that if like there's everybody, a majority of them are fucking on PEDs. They just know how to fucking work the program. So you look at any of the coaching staff, the owners, everyone are probably like. Yeah, well, I mean,
maybe not though. Well, that's a whole nother art. Like that's a
Put it on the docket for next app. We're talking about
what we think about PEDs and how prevalent they might be in the league.